Not too long ago, I graduated from Limar High School. It was during my senior year where I decided I'd continue my education journey at Iowa State this coming fall. I had already taken a couple dual enrollment classes through Limar and Kirkwood both to complete Composition 1 and Composition 2. The last step was to complete Fundamentals of Oral Communication to get rid of my English rhetoric for my freshman year at Iowa State. This will help me get a few extra credits for the fall while cutting back on a few classes to lower my workload, as it's going to be my first year at a university. Little did I know that taking this online class would help shape how I publicly speak, take notes, and help and perceive others as they communicate around me. At the beginning of this class, in Module 1, Unit 3, there was a language lecture series where I learned all about masculine and feminine traits. I'm really familiar with guys being more masculine, taking on more dominant roles, and females being a little bit more timid towards debate, just from previous background and whatnot. But I've never before put it in real life until one day I was watching Judge Judy shortly after those lectures that I saw online. I noticed Judge Judy holding very masculine traits. She takes control of when the defendants will start bickering and arguing. She has a very, very, very strong authority in her court, and she knows when to interrupt, which is a masculine trait, and take control of a situation to bring down tempers, whereas a feminine trait in that situation would be interrupt but provide empathy and not as aggressive when taking control. In Module 2, I was assigned a speech over Buddy Holly and how he helped change the world through his works and influences. I was assigned a couple chapters during that module from the 10th edition of Communication, Making Connections, written by Seeler, Bial, and Mazer. Here I read on how to pick a speech topic, conduct proper research, and what to look for when conducting research, like trusted websites such as .edu, .gov, and .org, rather than going to any Wikipedia or dictionary websites where the public has free roam to put their own facts and opinions on those websites. Other chapters I read during this module had to do with outlining. They had to do with presentation techniques and gestures, hand gestures, body language, and emotions, nonverbal cues to go along with your speech. Module 3 was the easiest and by far my favorite of this class. Next year I'll be going to college where I'll be surrounded by my roommates, I'll be surrounded by anybody on my floor, classmates, and study groups which I'll be taking part in. So, group communication is key for success in my next 4 years. I learned in Module 3 taking all the steps that groups take in the development of a group, such as setting a common goal between everybody, determining roles between everybody in the group, and whatnot. I also watched a film over the band Metallica. After viewing the film, I had to assess the band and their development over their career. I saw who had the leadership roles and what norms took place and how they changed over a certain amount of time. Assessing Metallica will help me contribute to groups in college and hopefully making them a little bit more successful with all my help. Though this online class of Fundamentals of Oral Communication was a short summer online class, I managed to learn a lot of different traits and a lot of different types of people, and also how to perceive them correctly. I learned the correct process in developing a speech from the start, researching, making an outline, and presentations. At the end, one of the last things we touched on in this class was groups. We learned how they worked and the different stages they take in the development of a group. I have learned a lot, and this has allowed me to become a more competent communicator where I can be humble and prepared for what the future holds. Thank you.